So hello all, what we have seen in the last video to creating your first hello world Java program, for congratulations for that. So we'll be moving forward one by one. We don't need only the hello Java, we want to do so many things with Java. So what we will do now, we have to understand about we want to do the different type of operation, addition, division, multiplication. We want to use true, false and all the things. So for that we need to use the data types in Java. We need to use the data types in Java. So today we will see the data types in Java. So Java have the different so many of data types, but it is somewhat different than it is somewhat differently categorized than the C and C++, right? So the as we have see onto the screen, data types can be the primitive and the non-primitive. Okay, so let us try to understand what is a primitive. It means like the data types we have seen in the C language: character, byte, short, integer. Like we can calculate the values of them, how many values we can assign, what is the range of that, and all that, how many fixed values are there. And non-primitive it means the class type data types. Like as I have told you, Java has is the object oriented programming language, so we'll be dealing with the class. For that, for to handle that class type of data, we need to use the class type of data types, that is a non-primitive data types like string, arrays and so many. We'll see some in later. As of now, we'll try to understand the primitive data types. Now the primitive data types can be categorized into the Boolean as well as the numeric. Okay, so your Boolean category have the one data type, that is a Boolean. We'll see one by one all the categories. Boolean, you can define any Boolean variable. That variable can have the two values, either true or false. Same. The numeric can be categorized into the character and the integer. Character have the one data type, character. Now character data type in Java occupies 16-bit, means 2 byte, not like the C. In the C it was a 1 byte. In Java, character occupies 16-bit, 2 bytes, and it follows the Unicode character, not the ASCII character. In C language, it was following the ASCII. In Java, it is following the Unicode. Now, what is a Unicode? We'll see while we do the programming, right? But as of now, try to understand character occupies the 2 byte of data. Next, the numerical second part is the integral. Integral is the integer as well as the floating point. Okay, so integer can be categorized into the byte, short, integer and long. Byte, short, integer and long. You will be worrying why integer is categorized into the so many bytes, depending on to the size and depending on to the value ranges. Like byte, size of the byte is a 1 byte, size of the short is 2 bytes, size of integer in Java is 4 byte, not a 2 byte. 2 byte in the case of C. In the case of Java, size of integer is 4 bytes. Size of long integer in Java, that is 8 bytes. Like that is the reason it is the data type into the Java categorized into the different 4 types, integer data types. Like in the floating data type, it is categorized into the float and the double. The size of the float is 4 bytes and double size of the double is 8 bytes. So let us summarize this one into the table. Let us summarize into the table, right? Okay, so data types in Java. Now, okay, so let us try to think. The size of the Boolean is 1 bit, not a byte. Size of the Boolean will be the 1 bit, not a byte, and its default value is false. If you are not assigning the value it will be considering as a false. Size of the character is 2 byte. Like, and what is the default value? Like /u 4 times 0, default value is 0, but in the Unicode format, that is why it is writing single quote /u. It is for the Unicode formation, right? So it is not following the ASCII. Yes, ASCII characters will be included into this Unicode characters, but yes, ASCII characters will be included into this Unicode format, but We have the size of 16-bit, means we have so many other characters like Greek, Latin apart from the ASCII in this Java character data type. Size of is 2 byte. Size of byte is 1 byte, default value is 0. Size of short is 2 byte, default value is 0. Size of integer is 4 byte, default value is 0. Size is long is 8 byte, default value is 0. L specifies for long. Size of float is 4 byte, default value is 0.0f. If you will write 0.0, it will by default consider it as a double, so you have to write f for the float. The size of the double is 0.0d, right? And sorry, not the default value of the double is 0.0d, and size of the double is 8 byte. Okay, so these are the, so kindly consider this. Okay, so let us move towards. So these are the data types available in Java, data types and size and the default values of the data types. In the next video, we will see the implementation of this data types into the detail. Thank you very much.